Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I've decided there's something I haven't fully done on this channel, which I don't really know why. I want to fully introduce you to all 4 of our cats, and the 4th one is a new member of the family. But I want to fully introduce you to each cat and their characteristics. I might introduce a few videos and photos to kind of prove their personality to you, if I'm able to. No promises here, but I will show you the cats as I talk to them. Talk to you about them. I do talk to them though. So let's start with the closest cat to me, which is Tigger. And I'll explain his story and how he came a part of our family. So let me go get my little juicy boy. So Tigger did not want to be... I might need to go check on that. So here's Pillow for a second. Here's Pillow again. Hi, Pillow. He is a little fart, but we do love him. Okay, I'm gonna let him down because he's just not having that. But Pillow and Blanket, but I'll talk about her a little bit later. Pillow is not originally our cat. We got him from the roommate that did move out, and that is a different story that I'm not going to be telling because that's not really animal related. But we got him from a roommate. The roommate was just not able to properly care for Pillow, and when he left he was not able to take the cat because where he was going did not want these 2 cats to go with him. So we were left with them, and we have pretty much adopted them fully, and we love Pillow and Blanket very, very much, as if they are our own cats, which we do consider them to be our own cats. Pillow, his personality is something to say the least. He's either very stupid or very smart. We don't really know just yet. Can't really place a finger on it, because sometimes he acts very smart and very stupid. So I don't really know. So what I mean by this is not to like be mean to him. He is able to turn on the faucet by himself. That is why we have a contraption just made for him, because he is such a Houdini cat. We have to Velcro the faucet tab to the actual faucet neck, so that way he can't turn the faucet on full blast while we're not around, and he can flood the kitchen. We don't want that. We don't want that habit to be in his system in general, but he has done that for years before we were even involved with him. So he kind of already has that habit built into his mind. So he still tries to do it, but we've kind of figured out that this contraption actually works. Now, he has a lot of behavioral problems, and that has something to do with PTSD, is what we have kind of figured. His past owner was not a good person, especially to the cats that he had. Excuse you, stop! Stop! Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're gonna continue this video without my light, because someone does not want it plugged in, and I burnt myself. So that really hurt. So, I'm so sorry. I just don't feel like fighting her. She's attacking my feet. I'm talking about Rabbit, by the way. You know, it really hurt. I really burned myself. We were told by the vet that he has behavioral problems. Like I said before, the roommate that we had before, we think it has something to do with some PTSD because the past owner was not a good person. But beside the point, he's still a very loving cat. He loves to nurse on the blanket that we are in when we sleep. To me, it's a big pet peeve because when he nurses, he soaks the blanket with his mouth, and it's just a pool of saliva. And the reason it's a big pet peeve of mine is because once I got pregnant, I've, like, the noises that I hear are just not, like, I don't like them. They make me very, I guess you can say, emotional in a way, moody, I guess. And what I mean by that is, please don't bite my toe. I didn't do anything to you. I don't like the sound of his nursing. It sounds a lot like this. So it kind of sounds like someone's chewing on gum with their mouth open, and that's just a big no for me. So every time he wants to nurse on me, I always have to, like, put him somewhere else on the bed or place him off the bed. But that's pretty much what Pillow does. So I actually do not feel comfortable holding any of the other cats while they are fighting, because 3 of the cats, not including Rabbit or Misty in this case, are very scared of any sound or sudden movement that they are not aware of, and I will literally be scratched the crap out of. I have gotten so many scars on my body from the cats scratching the crap out of me. They will do anything to save their own life, and just not mine. So yeah, I do not feel comfortable holding any of the other cats while I talk about them to you, because they are fighting right now. They're playing. Anyway, so let's continue to Tigger, the cat that I wanted to talk about in the first place. So me and my partner Andrew got Tigger. We got Tigger, at this point it has been 3 years, so 3 years ago we adopted Tigger, and he was a very, very small kitten, and smaller than Misty, a little bit smaller, but not by much. I don't actually know how old he was when we first adopted him, but we do know that his birthday was sometime in late May or early June. We don't really know for sure. There's no, like, real defined answer for that. But it was the first cat that I have ever fully adopted and belonged to me. And I bought him with my graduation money from high school. When I first graduated high school, I used the money that I got from graduation to adopt him. And the reason I felt the need to adopt him, because we had literally just moved into this apartment or condo, whatever you consider this to be. I just think it's an apartment, but beside the point. We've just moved into this apartment, and I had lost a family member of mine, which I consider all animals that are close to me family members, because why not? And that's what that tattoo is. I know I showed it many times before. That losing an animal is very hard for me. Very, very, very difficult. So it's not in the sense that I felt the need to replace the loved one that I lost. It's just to fill in the gap that I thought my heart was missing. Put it that way, I guess. I loved that dog. Her name was Pebbles, and this will always be my memory of her. And I don't regret it at all, even though I got it when I had Tigger, I believe. I got the tattoo, and it was my first one, which is pretty big for my first one, but nonetheless, I got him because I was struggling with my grief, and I needed a comfort animal when my partner wasn't around to help me cope. And I was going through a lot of stress at the time because I was beginning to go into college, and I was just really overwhelmed with my feelings. So that is the reason I adopted him. He has my boyfriend's last name because it was registered underneath his name, but I paid for him. However, he is pretty much me and Andrew's cat, he loves to snuggle me whenever I go to sleep. He will literally lay right here. He's like my little parrot, and he'll lay right here and he'll start to nurse on my chest. Yeah, he's done that for, at this point, about a year and a half, pretty much. He is the best animal I've ever had, and he's the first animal I hate the word own, but he's the first animal I've owned or befriended. And he literally chose me and Andrew. Andrew loved him at first sight, and we picked him out